So today we're going to talk about tips for getting started as a real estate agent. We're going to talk about the expectations from going to considering getting a real estate license to actually having a license. So number one, we're going to talk about how much does it cost to get started. This is a difficult question because there is no set dollar amount. You have to take the course, you have to take the state test, you have to pay for a license, you have to get fingerprints, you have to pay your dues with several organizations. And so the sum total of this is somewhere close to $2,000. You need to have that money set aside literally to just get a real estate license. After that, it's important to keep money in your savings account to pay reoccurring dues. Once you get going, it doesn't mean that you don't have to pay any more dues as you go. You will have dues such as your state, local, and national dues, as well as your board dues. I often like to say you need to sell at least one average size home a year just to pay your dues of doing business. So there are expectations of real estate agents. It's very, very important to join a brokerage that is going to give you training, that is going to give you help, that is going to give you encouragement that you need as a real estate agent. Real estate can definitely be an island if you do not have support around you to really encourage you and help you and train you in the right way. So you need to choose a brokerage, interview, choose someone who you align with, not just on the business side, but really with your values. That's so important. Choose a brokerage that you feel like is a great fit for you. There are things to consider when you are thinking about becoming a real estate agent. You really need to decide if being a realtor fits your personality and your skill set. Not everyone is meant to be a real estate agent. It does require a personality that allows you to meet people, to make relationships, to make partnerships, and to constantly be networking yourself. You are a marketer. You don't just show and sell homes. The right expectation changes everything. You don't have to be an extrovert like me to sell real estate. You can be an introverted person. I have plenty of amazing agents who are. However, you can't be afraid to put yourself out there. Through marketing, through social media, through networking, you cannot be a silent agent. You have to be comfortable. You have to be willing to share your name, your phone number, your photo, and you have to be willing to let people know what you do. It's so important to have the right expectations on what the job really is. So how much can you expect to make your first year of real estate? Well, that's a question that's truly up to the agent. My answer, anywhere from zero, yes, I said $0, to up to about $60,000. There are exceptions to every rule, and you can totally make more than that. The beautiful thing about this business is that the sky is the limit. You can make as much as you want, and your potential is just unlimited. However, from what I have seen on average throughout my over a decade in this industry, is that $0 to $60,000 is what can be expected your first year in real estate. On average, in the United States, most agents make $28,000 their first year, and for years after that, $28,000 is actually the average amount a real estate agent in the United States makes. The amount of agents that quit after their first year is actually 91%. That's right, we have a 91% failure rate. If that hasn't scared you, if I haven't scared you already, maybe that will. We just want to set realistic expectations for you. Clearly, there's plenty of realtors in the United States and in Oklahoma who make this as a very successful business. But it is important to know that it takes time, it takes effort, and it takes money to keep your business going and to help it thrive. So many real estate agents forget to treat their business as a business. So many get into it and think, I'm just going to sell houses, I'm going to have fun, I'm going to make money on the side. Maybe they have a full-time job and they want to do real estate part-time. That's all fine, and yes, you can do it. But what most agents miss is that real estate is a business. You need to have an LLC, you need to have a bank account, you need to market yourself as a business. If you don't do that, you're setting yourself up to fail. Real estate is a business. You are a business owner. So you have to get in your mind, I'm not just a real estate agent. I'm an entrepreneur. I'm a business owner. And you have to set goals for yourself to succeed. Can you have a successful real estate business while raising children? I would be crazy to say that answer is no, because I have literally grown my business since I was pregnant with my first child. I actually took the real estate exam when I was 40 weeks pregnant with my first, and I have grown my family while growing a real estate business. Can it be done? Absolutely. Is it going to be one of the hardest things you've ever done? Yes. The most important thing to remember is that you run a business. Your kids can be by your side, but they can't be present with you at everything. You really have to develop a routine for your kids. Maybe you have a baby, or maybe you have school-aged children, or maybe you homeschool. We actually have agents who do all of those things and raise a family. It is possible, it is doable, but you must have a rhythm and a plan for when you are going to work on your business. You need to have set days and hours that you are going to work and when you are going to be at home doing things with your family. Can it be done simultaneously? Can you work in the margins? Yes, you can. I will tell you, when I started, I worked a Mother's Day out schedule. So my kids were in Mother's Day out 2 days a week, every week, Monday and Wednesday. So I had about 10 hours to myself, and I scheduled all my showings, all my inspections, my closings, anything that had to do with work during those 2 days. And I made it work, and I did it. And at this point, I'm able to have more childcare help, and I do have kids in school full time. But you know what? There's still summer vacations. There's still Christmas break. There's still fall break. And something that I think has really helped me is I've always kept the same schedule. Even during summer, I still work my same work days because I can't take 3 months off to go sit by the pool and expect my business to be there when I get back. It just doesn't happen that way. You have to be so consistent with your business and treat it as such. Make your kids and your family part of it. People love working with people that they know, like, and trust. And if they see themselves in you, they're going to trust you and want to work with you. So yes, you can have children and have a business, but you have to have boundaries. You have to have expectations, and you have to have a plan. It's so important while you are in the business to keep money saved up so that you can pay your expenses, so that you have money set aside, because in real estate, there is a lot of marketing. You pay for photos when you have a new listing. You pay for video. You might pay for house cleaning or yard mowings, things like that, just to get the listing active. There are costs of doing business. And so you have to be willing to spend money in order to make money.
I would say, as a new agent, you may want to keep your day job until you get started. My first 6 months, I've had 2 transactions, and I wouldn't expect much more than that. I was very happy to have 2 transactions within my first 6 months. You have a lot of training you have to do. You have to have another post-licensing class within your first 6 months. So it's just a lot of things that has to be done within the first year.
One of the first misconceptions I think a lot of realtors have is that you're just going to be showing homes and doing deals all the time. But really, you are a marketer first. And so when you first get into the business, you really need to hone in on a couple marketing techniques that you want to do really well in. That could be social media, that could be building your sphere, you could be rocking open houses, but you need to get really good at a couple items that are going to bring those leads in so that you have business.
At Bricks and Branches Realty, we really believe in supporting the whole person. We believe in helping our agents not just with their businesses, but with their spiritual lives and their personal lives. That's why we believe so strongly in personal development, and we have a team atmosphere so that agents can truly feel loved and supported. We also have a really great mission statement of changing homes changes lives, because we believe that real estate is so much more than just selling houses. We believe that our job actually helps people in their lives, and it really helps change those lives. So at our brokerage, we love supporting each other. We love pouring into our clients and into our agents, and it's so important to find a brokerage that really fits that.